Welcome to another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. Today I'll be reviewing St. Ambroise Pale Ale, 5% alcohol by volume, brewed and bottled by McAuslan Brewing in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Now, what more can I tell you about St. Ambroise Pale Ale? Well, I've never tried it before. I believe I got this about 2 months ago from First Choice Liquor, and it's been sitting in the fridge ever since then. It comes as quite a treat actually, because Canadian beers are quite poorly represented here, and it's very rare that you do actually find one. I think in terms of myself, I've only reviewed maybe 2 or 3 Canadian beers if memory serves. So yeah, I think that really goes to show you just how hard they are to find here in Australia. So anyway, without further ado, I think I should crack this open and make an assessment. Okay, I'll pour it out into this tulip glass here. Got some nice smoke too. Okay. Alright, a nice pour there. Alright, so let's make an assessment of the appearance. Well, the appearance is a somewhat hazy, dark amber colour, almost, a bordering on like a coppery sort of brown. There's a very minimal amount of carbonation present, not much in the way of head. I think when I poured it there was just a little over a finger, and that's quickly dissipating. Yeah, look, it does look pretty good. Anyway, on to the aroma. Alright, well, what I'm picking up is, a very sweet smell of, caramel malt. There's sort of some fruitiness present there too. Probably some, lemon zest. Yeah, so it does smell pretty damn good. Anyway, on that note, it's high time for the taste test, the most important part of the review. Cheers to you all. It's got quite a hot bite to it. Yeah, definitely there's some bitterness there that does certainly linger in the palate. But up front, it's very sweet and very malty. Nice rich caramel malts that I do enjoy immensely. Yeah, I mean, the finish too is quite dry, but look, all in all, it seems quite well balanced. So I do need to have another gulp. Alright, well, it certainly is holding that taste profile, and it definitely does have a bit of a hot bitterness kick to it as well. I mean, yeah, very sour finish. That's also very drying. But I've got to say, I'm enjoying it. The maltiness of this is really good too. I mean, and yeah, I think it's certainly very drinkable. And at 5%, also quite sessionable too. Probably not as sessionable as a lager, but if you like to have something different every now and then, like I do, pale ale is always a good choice. Anyway, what would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? Well, I do need to have another gulp, of course. Very nice. I'm very pleasantly surprised by this. For some reason I just wasn't expecting much from it. I'm not sure why. I'd probably be inclined to give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty solid pale ale. I guess that brings us to the end of yet another SwillinGrog beer review. So, until next time, fare thee well, all.